if you don't adapt, you'll die. Look at businesses like JCPenney's or Sears. They're really bleeding revenue, right? Because there have been other places like Amazon, Third Love, even Good American that are clothing companies built entirely online so that they don't need to bleed money on the physical buildings. And with the global pandemic, we aren't even going to stores anymore. And so you really have to take time to step back and evaluate, okay, what do I need to do to adapt to the things that are changing, and how can I do that? And that's exactly what I'm going to share with you today. I'm going to be sharing with you kind of what is my new strategy for YouTube in 2021 and how I see my content rolling out in the next year and where I want you to play into this. If you're new here, my name is Trina. I am a YouTube strategist, and this channel is for content creators, business owners, and entrepreneurs who want to grow their business without burning out. And these Sunday videos have just been an opportunity for me to kind of get more real with you. I don't script these, so to speak. And so it's just been able for me to sit down and chat with you and kind of share with you like we're at a coffee shop. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you the direction I'm planning to take my channel in the coming months, but I also have a form or a survey for you to fill out. I will link it down below and in the card up above. I would actually really love to hear from you because you are my people. You are the people that come here and support me and watch me and comment. I see you in there commenting. I try to comment as much as possible. And so I really do want to hear from you before I officially make this shift in the new year. I want to hear from you. I need to hear from you because I need to make sure I'm serving you the best way you need me to serve you. So I do ask, please, please, please jump in there, fill out that survey, and give me your feedback because it honestly helps me. So here's the deal. I have a YouTube channel, obviously, and it's not massive. At this point in time, it's under 40K. And yes, I'm a YouTube strategist, and many of you ask, well, if you're a YouTube strategist, why don't you have a larger YouTube channel? And I get it. But I'm going to tell you that my business, which I don't rely on YouTube AdSense or money from brands. I don't even think I've done a brand deal here on YouTube. My money relies on my business. And YouTube is just one aspect of me generating leads to my business. In fact, some of the high-level clients that I work with in my YouTube agency, they're coming to me to help them start incorporating YouTube, but they already have a well-established business that's usually making over $500,000 or more from the content they've created for Pinterest, blog posts, Instagram posts. And so they're looking for YouTube as an additional avenue to drive leads to their business. And so while yes, my YouTube channel is small, there are YouTube channels out there with 300,000 subscribers, 400,000 subscribers that don't have that business model. This year, particularly in 2020, which was a horrible year for so many people, it actually was a great year for my business. I have doubled my business revenue for the past 3 years in a row, and we did it this year in the middle of a pandemic. We hit our revenue goal in October, 3 months earlier than planned, and it's not because I am having massive subscribers here on YouTube. And the subscribers that I target and the audience that I create content for are not for the masses, right? It's not for people just wanting to start a YouTube as a hobby. I am creating content for you listening to me that you have a business, you have a course, you have a service, you have digital products, you have physical products that you want to sell, and you want to use YouTube as an avenue to get more people to know about you and your products and services. And that's why I am very niche and why my channel is so small, but it makes so much more money. In fact, I have a current client right now with under 15,000, that's 15000, under 15,000 subscribers, and she's just shy of $1 million revenue this year. Under 15,000 subscribers, making $1 million. And so that's why I'm thinking about talking a little bit more about the content you should be creating for your business. Because here's what I understand about you. You mostly are somebody who doesn't have time. You're constantly on this content creation hamster wheel. If YouTube is your primary platform that you're generating content for, you're still stressed and burned out about creating Instagram content or Facebook content or going live or sending email newsletters or writing blog posts. Let me know down in the comments if that's you. If you're stressed over about all the content that you need to create for your business, because I want to talk with you. I want to have conversations with you down in the comments about this, because I think this is a really important avenue to go down in 2021. So for me, while I love YouTube and I will always have YouTube because I have Video Strategy Academy where I teach all my students how to hone their YouTube strategy as their primary platform for content and then repurpose it. I also have my YouTube production agency where my clients come to me and we do all their YouTube stuff, right? We plan their content, we tell them what videos to film, what titles that those videos are going to be. All they need to do is film it, and then we edit it, upload it, and optimize it. But for this channel specifically, for all of you here watching, I feel, tell me again if I'm wrong in the comments, that you need help organizing content. You need help finding time to create the content that you need to get out. You need help planning and mapping this all out. Am I right? So what I'm hoping to be able to offer you in the next couple of months, if you all agree, is content around creating content. So creating content for Instagram, what kind of content to create on Instagram, creating ideas, setting up a plan, maybe even creating content for webinars, creating content for emails, just this kind of content creation strategy and this social media strategy, so that you're not so burnt out and you're waking up thinking, okay, I need to post Instagram today, what should it be? Or, okay, I need to do a YouTube video, what could it be? I love planning. If you've watched a couple of my videos here, you know I love to have a social media plan, like 90 days out. We have it all color-coded on Asana, and that's a video that I'm planning to come out with in the next week or so for you to check out on how I create a 90-day plan. But tell me if I'm wrong. Is this something that you would be interested in? And of course, I will still sprinkle in YouTube things like creating videos, coming up with videos, how to organize your videos, all of those pieces of YouTube. But I really want to take this chance, the opportunity that I've had this year to really sit back and think about, where do I want to take this? What is the bigger picture here? And I feel like this is kind of a pain point I see so many of you struggle with, is Pinterest marketing or Instagram marketing, like all of this content, what do you do with it? I do just want to tell each and every one of you, thank you so much for subscribing, for commenting, for all of your likes, for supporting me throughout this year. I know it's been a hard year for many of you. It's not been easy over here as well. I get stressed and burnt out having the kids here all the time too. I'm sad about different things that we've missed out on, that they've missed out on. So I know 2020 has been a terrible year, and I think it's just given us a chance to really think about what we want to do in the future. We've had all this time to really evaluate, are we doing what we really want to do? Are we spending the time on the things we really want to spend the time on? And it's allowed me to really come to this idea, well, like I said, I always love YouTube. YouTube is my favorite topic in the world to talk about. But I know that many of you are struggling with different things, and it's not just about YouTube. And so I want to do everything and anything that I can to help you set up some type of content strategy that will help you build your business, that will help you double your revenue, that will help you reach your revenue goals earlier than anticipated. And so again, this is how this all comes into what I want my strategy to be for 2021. But I also want to hear from you, and I want to know if that's something that you believe in. If you follow my channel, you know a couple weeks ago I posted a video about diversity and inclusion in the online space and conferences, and that video particularly has really been the guiding force for where I want to go with my content. So if you haven't watched that video to hear the complete story about what actually happened and what kind of transpired from that, I'm going to leave that video on your screen right now to check out. And just remember, if you haven't clicked the link to fill out that form to give me some more feedback on the content you want to create, I would very, very much appreciate it. And thank you so much for an amazing 2020 for me.